Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hayagriva, Hayagriva, Hayagriveti yo vadet, tasya nissarate vani janhukanya pravahavat, abhramam bhangarahitam, ajadam vimalam sada, आनंदतीर्थमतुलं भजे तापत्रयापहम् तपस्वाध्याय शुश्रूषा कृष्णपूजा रतं मुनिं विश्वेशमिष्टदं वन्दे परिव्राट् चक्रवर्तिनं कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्. Yesterday we had seen many stories, but somehow um, we missed the condensed Ramayana, reading this condensed Ramayana. So that we will see now. It is on page number 37 of the PDF that I have shared with you. We'll see this and recite the shlokas here. Before that, I will briefly summarize the Ramayana's introduction to this Dhanus. Vishwamitra took rest on that night, and in the morning, they finished their daily works and they went to see Janaka in his Yajna Mantapa. And Janaka asked Vishwamitra what he can do for Vishwamitra and these two sons of Dasharatha. Dasharatha said, these two Kshatriyas, they have come to see this great Dhanus. They will see and they return after seeing it. That's all. And Vishwamitra is somehow is making, he's not mentioning the issue of marriage of Sita. But Janaka, now he replies that there was a great king called Devarata in our family, who was the son of Nimi, and he had been bestowed with this Dhanus by Devatas. And these Devatas, they had got this Dhanus from Rudra. After Daksha Yajna, Rudra wanted to break away different limbs of Devatas. Devatas, they somehow pleased Rudra. And Rudra, then he gave Dhanus to these Devatas, and Devatas, they gave this Dhanus to Devarata. And nobody is able to lift this Dhanus. And we are worshipping this Dhanus for our family. It is our family tradition to worship this Dhanus. We are doing it for many generations. And in my case, I wanted to perform a yaga, so I started tilling the land for this yaga. Suddenly, I found a girl child there, emanating from this earth. She is called as Sita. And I thought I will marry her to the person who can lift this Dhanus. That was my oath. That was my decision. So many people, they wanted to marry this Sita, and they blockaded my city, but somehow I I repelled their attack with the help of devatas, and now there is nobody else to fight against me. Now she is there, and this Dhanus is there, and the person, if Rama, he is the person who is in front of us, this Rama, if he is able to lift up this Dhanus, I will give this Dhanus to Rama, and then Sita also. That is my decision. If you are agree, then I will show the Dhanus. That was the introduction of this Dhanus given by Janaka to Vishwamitra. That is condensed in these shlokas. Now we will recite it. Tadetan Munishardula
Tadetan Munishardula
Dhanu Paramabhaswaram
Dhanu Paramabhaswaram
Yadyasya Dhanusho Ramaha
Yadyasya Dhanusho Ramaha
Kuryad Aropanam Mune
Daropanam Mune
Sutam Ayonijam Sitam
Suta Mayo Nijam Sitam
Dadyam Dasharatheraham.
Datyam Dasharathe Raham.
This is the Dhanus made up of this iron and well shining Paramabhaswaram. It had great power because it is the Dhanus given by none other than Shankara. So this Dhanus is Paramabhaswaram. Bhaswara is somehow shining, radiating. So this is the Dhanus you see now. This is before Janaka orders his soldiers to bring this Dhanus. Just he is introducing Dhanus there. Tadetan Munishar. This is the Dhanus given by Shankara and all the Devatas. So now Paramabhaswaram, very powerful. Munishardula, he is addressing Vishwamitra as Munishardula, the great among the rishis. This is the Dhanus. This is the very powerful Dhanus, effulgent. It is radiating with high glow. Yadyasya Dhanusho Ramaha Kuryad Aropanam Mune. Hey Mune, a great rishi, if Ramaha Dhanushaha Aropanam Kuryat, Yadi Kuryat, Janaka is saying, if Rama is able to string this bow, Yadi, if, there was no need of if, actually he does not understand, Janaka does not understand the power of Rama yet. That's why he is using this word, if Rama is able to string it, Yadi Asya Dhanushaha, if Ramaha Asya Dhanushaha Aropanam Kuryat. Asya Dhanushaha, of this Dhanus, Aropanam, the stringing, Kuryat, if he can do it, then Sutam Ayonijam Sitam Dadyam. I can give my daughter Sita, who is Ayonija, not born from the reproductory organs of humans. Sutam, she is my daughter. Sitam, Dadyam, I can give Sita to Dasharathe, to the son of Dasharatha, that is Rama. Aham, I can give this Sita to Dasharathi. This is his Shapatha again. Janaka, he is replying to Vishwamitra. Now, Vishwamitra accepted this offer and he said, okay, now please order your soldiers to bring this Dhanus in front of us, and all these people, servants, the soldiers, they could move the box which was housing this bow with very difficulty. How many soldiers? 5,000 soldiers of Janaka, they could move this box. This box had 8 wheels all over the angles. So they were not able to lift it. Nobody could bring it because that was the challenge in front of all the kings. Nobody was able to just lift it up. So what these people they could do is they could move the box which housed the bow. These 5,000 soldiers with the vara of devatas, just they pulled this box to the yajna mantapa, and now Vishwamitra showed it to Rama. Please see it. If you can, if Vishwamitra did not use if you can lift it. No, Vishwamitra did not use it. Vishwamitra, he understood Rama's power. So he ordered Rama, Vatsarama Dhanuh Pashya iti Raghavam Abravait. Vatsarama Dhanuh Pashya. My child Rama, please see the Dhanus. Seeing the Dhanus, it has connotations, different connotations. For example, we have prepared a laddu in our home, and if I ask my daughter to see this laddu, she does not see it, she eats it. Eating itself is the seeing of this laddu. Seeing has different versions, and there is one more very prominent use of the seeing. I want to take revenge for somebody else. He has done something harm to me, and I will say, I will see you. Don't worry. That means I will take revenge of you. So those senses are they are meant here. So Rama was told to see this Dhanus. Rama accepted. He said, I will see this Dhanus, and he just opened up the box, and he saw the Dhanus there. Immediately he he lifted up this Dhanus with his left hand. He did not need any right hand also, or both hands to lift it up. Where many kings, including Ravana, they all failed to lift it with both their hands. Nobody was able to do, but Rama, he could lift this Dhanus immediately. That is narrated in the next shloka. Vishwamitrasya dharmatma
Vishwamitrasya dharmatma
Shrutva Janaka Bhashitam
Shrutva Janaka Bhashitam
Vatsarama Dhanuh Pashya
Vatsa Ramadhanu Pashya
Iti Raghavam Abravit.
Iti Raghavam Abravit.
Vishwamitra Rishi, he is that Vishwamitra, Dharmatma, always oriented towards Dharma, or himself is Dharma Murti, of the nature of Dharma. Shrutva Janaka Bhashitam. Janaka Bhashitam, Janaka's words. Shrutva, having heard the words of Janaka. Now he ordered Rama, Vatsarama, my dear child Rama, or P.P.S. Shastri translated darling Rama. Okay, all the children are darlings only. So, darling Rama, Dhanuh Pashya, see the Dhanus. Iti, thus Raghavam Abravit. He spoke to Raghava. Raghava is the Rama, hailing from the family of Raghu. Now what happened? Leelaya sa dhanur madhye
लीलया स धनुर्मध्ये
जग्राह वचनान् मुनेः
जग्राह वचनान् मुनेः
पश्यतां नृसहस्राणां
पश्यतां नृहसहस्राणां
बहूनां रघुनन्दनः
बहूनां रघुनन्दनः
आरोपयित्वा धर्मात्मा
आरोपयित्वा धर्मात्मा
पूरयामास तद्धनुः
पूरयामास
तद्धनुः
तद्धनुः
तद्बभञ्ज धनुर्मध्ये
तद्बभञ्ज धनुर्मध्ये
तद्बभञ्ज तद्बभञ्ज
तद्बभञ्ज धनुर्मध्ये
धनुर्मध्ये नरश्रेष्ठो महायशाः
नरश्रेष्ठो महायशाः
Now, Shwamitra told Rama to see this Dhanus. Rama immediately understood the meaning of this sentence. He said, "Now I will touch this with my hand." He announced in the assembly of these people, all the rishis and kings, he announced that I will lift this, I will see, I will touch this Dhanus. Tam sprashamiha panina. Yattamamscha bhavishyami tolane purane piva. And I will try to lift it and also string it. That I will do, that Rama announced. Now, Janaka and Vishwamitra, they accepted. Now, Leelayasa Dhanur Madhye, Leelaya, without any efforts, Saha, that Rama, Dhanur Madhye, Dhanuhu Madhye Jagraha, he, Jagraha, he took it or he grasped it. What he grasped? Dhanuhu, he grasped the Dhanus, where? In the middle, where the fist is placed, as if he is going to fight with an enemy. Now he is lifting this Dhanus with his left hand. Dhanuhu Madhye Jagraha. He lifted, he took, grasped, took hold of this Dhanus in the middle. Vachanat Munehe, because of the orders of this Muni Vishwamitra. And Pashyatam Nra Sahasranam Bahunam Raghunandanaha. There were thousands of people. Pashyatam, they were all saying there. Nra Sahasranam. Nra means men. Sahasranam, thousands. Bahunam, not only 1,000, many thousands people were there. Raghunandanaha, Rama, he just grasped the bow in front of all these people. They were all seeing it. What will happen? What will happen to this young guy? All the great kings, the Asuras, everybody has failed to lift this Dhanus. What will happen with this young guy? Everybody was not curious because they were sure that nothing will happen. So that's why Ramayana says everybody is seeing it now. Pashyatam Nra Sahasranam, everybody is seeing. They are eager to witness the failure. But Rama, he took hold of this Dhanus in the middle. Aropayitva, now he lifted it. Leelaya, that also without any effort. It is like just lifting a small scale or just a stick that fell on the earth. It is so easily that Rama, he lifted this Dhanus. Aropayitva. Aropana means it is lifting it. And also, Aropana is fixing it, that he made it a little bit bent to fix the rope into the parts of this bow. So that is the Aropana. So Aropayitva, he just he started fixing this string to tie the rope into the end of this dhanus. So Purayamasa tad dhanuh. Now he Purayamasa, he just bent the dhanus. Now tad dhanuh, tat dhanuh, that dhanus, he started to string it. Now tad babhanja. Now he broke it. Just by holding or just bending it, immediately, if we bend a small scale or a small stick, which is a little bit elastic in between, but when we bend it too much, it will break immediately. In the same manner, this is the iron dhanus. Though it is iron dhanus given by great Shiva, but always too much is too difficult to withstand. So this dhanus, it could not withstand the power of this Rama. Rama is just holding it like a very small stick. So he broke it immediately. It broke into two pieces. Tad babhanja. Babhanja is the bhanjana. Bhanjana is breaking away. So it is a lit prayoga of bhanja dhatu. So tad babhanja. Now he broke it. Dhanuhu madhe. In the mid of this dhanus, it became two parts. Madhe. Narashrestha Mahayasha. Narashrestha. Rama is the greatest among the people. And he is Mahayasha. He has great fame. All these are adjectives of Rama. So this Rama now, he broke this dhanus. He made it into two pieces. So what happened now? Tasya shabdo mahan asit.
तस्य शब्दो महान् आसीत्
Raja vigata sadhvasaha.
राजा विगतसाध्वसः
Uvacha pranjalirvakyam.
उवाच प्राञ्जलिर्वाक्यं
Vakyajño munipungavam.
वाक्यज्ञो मुनिपुङ्गवम्.
Actually, this is a combination of different shlokas in Ramayana. Tasya shabdaha mahanasit it is different. Tasya shabdaha mahanasit. When this dhanus is broken, it created a huge noise. It is like a noise of explosion of a big tanker of petrol. Tasya shabdaha mahanasit. It created a big noise, very great noise, very ferocious noise, and everybody fell on the earth immediately. Nirghata samanisvanaha. It is like thunderbolt. And bhumikampascha sumahan. Immediately this earth, it trembled for a few seconds. Parvatasya dhiryata. It looked like some mountain is breaking by the power of thunder. Nipetuscha naras sarve. Tena shabdena mohita. Immediately all the people in the Yajna Mandapa, they all fell on the earth. They could not withstand the power of waves created by this noise. Everybody knows in the modern science, the waves that are created by the explosion or something like that are very powerful. Even the explosion that happens after the nuclear bombing, that is also very, very powerful. The waves, they could kill thousands of people around. So nobody could withstand the power of this waves. They all fell down, except four people. That is one Janaka, one Vishwamitra, and these two sons of Dasharatha. Varjayitva munivaram rajanam taucha raghavo. Now, Janaka immediately came into his senses. Now his fear is removed. Even Janaka was very much frightened by the noise of this dhanus, breaking noise of this dhanus, because he had not thought such a thing is possible, it may happen. Now that's why he was a little bit dumbfolded when this dhanus was broken, but still he did not fall on the earth, and he was standing there. Now he removed his fears, and now Vigata Sadhvasaha. Sadhvasa is some kind of urgency, or some kind of bhaya, and all other things are there. Vigata Sadhvasaha, with his fear removed now. Vigata, it has gone. Uvacha Pranjalir Vakyam. Now he folded his both hands and he spoke to Vishwamitra. Uvacha Vakyam. Uvacha Pranjalihi Vakyam. Pranjali is folding his both his hands. Now he Pranjalihi Vakyam Uvacha. He spoke to Vishwamitra. Vakyajnaha, he knows how to speak in front of great rishis, and he spoke to Munipungava, that is Vishwamitra. What he spoke, that is very interesting. Bhagavan Drashtaviryo me
भगवान दृष्टवीर्यो में
Ramo Dasharathatmajah
रामो दशरथात्मजः
Atyadbhutam Achintyancha
अत्यद्भुतम्
Achintyam cha
अचिन्त्यं च
Na Tarkitamidam Maya
न तर्कितमिदं मया
Janakanam Kule Kirtim
जनकानां कुले कीर्तिम्
Aharishyati me suta
आहरिष्यति मे सुता
Sita Bhartaramasadya
सीतार्भर्तारमासाद्य
Ramam Dasharathatmajam
रामं दशरथात्मजम्
Bhavatonumate Brahman
भवतोन्मते ब्रह्मन्
Shighram Gachantu Mantrinaha
शीघ्रं गच्छन्तु मन्त्रिणः
Mama Kaushika Bhadrante
मम कौशिकभद्रं ते
Ayodhyam Tvarita Rathaihi
अयोध्यां त्वरिता रथैः
Rajanam Prashritair Vakyaihi
राजानं पश्यतैर्वाक्ये
Prashritaihi Vakyaihi
पश्रितैर्वाक्ये
Prashritair Vakyaihi
प्रश्रितैर्वाक्ये
Ranayantu Puran Mama
रानयन्तु पुरं मम
Rajanam Prashritair Vakyaihi
राजानं प्रश्रितैर्वाक्यैः
Anayantu Puram Mama.
आनयन्तु पुरं मम
What he spoke to Vishwamitra is narrated in these shlokas. Bhagavan, he is addressing Vishwamitra as Bhagavan. It is the Sambodhana of Bhagavan, that's why it has become Bhagavan. Now, Dasharathatmajaha Ramaha me Drashtaviryaha. Dasharatha's son Atmajaha, Dasharatha's son Rama is Drashtaviryaha. Now, his heroism is experienced by me. He has the heroism that is experienced by all of us, especially me. And it has nothing to do with all others, because nobody is ready to give his daughter to Rama. So he says, now I have experienced the heroism of Rama. I know what Rama is. Atyadbhutam, it is highly wonderful. Achintyam, nobody can imagine it. Na tarkitam, it was not assumed or anticipated by anybody else, especially me. Na tarkitam idam maya. It was not anticipated by me. Anticipated by me, it is not anticipated by me. It means that Janaka was not sure that anybody will come and see this Dhanus and lift it. So then he is going to marry. Janaka did not anticipate this thing. Is it so? But Rama, Rama is very powerful. He can do anything, but that was not anticipated by this Janaka. And he spoke to Vishwamitra earlier that if Rama is able to lift this bow, that's all, then I will give my daughter to him. So that was in his mind, but he did not anticipate that it will be broken by Rama. That's why he is speaking Atyadbhutam, breaking of this Dhanus, it is Atyadbhutam, wonderful thing. Achintyam, I thought somebody will come and he will lift this Dhanus, then I will give my daughter to him. So it is not Achintyam, it is not something imaginable. Janaka certainly would have imagined that somebody will come and he will lift this Dhanus and I will give this Sita to him. So he had imagined that thing, but nobody anticipated that this Dhanus will be broken. That's why he is saying, Natarketam idam maya. This was not anticipated by me or anybody else. Now Rama has done it. He not only lifted this Dhanus, but he proved his mettle by breaking away this Dhanus. So he is more powerful than Shankara, he understood, because it is the Shankara's Dhanus, and the person who could break this Dhanus should be more powerful than Shankara also. Now I am very much sure that my daughter, who will be married to Rama, and she will make the family of Janaka more famous. Janakanam kule kirtim aharishyati me suta. She will make Janaka's family well known over the world. So Janakanam kule kirti maharishyati me suta. She will bring fame to the family of Janakas. So he is using again Janakas, because not only is not one single Janaka. The whole family is named as Janakas, and Bhagavata says he is Siradhvaja. This Janaka's name is Siradhvaja. So Siradhvaja says, now I am sure that Mesuta, my daughter, this Sita, she will bring fame to the family of Janakas. When Sita Bhartaramasadya Ramam Dasharathatmajam, when she will have Rama, who is the son of Dasharatha, as her husband, having Rama, the son of Dasharatha, as her husband, now she will bring the fame and name to the family of Janakas. I am very much sure. Now, Bhavataha Anumate Brahman. Now, if you permit, with your permission, with your kind permission, I will send my ministers to Ayodhya to bring Dasharatha here, because I want to give my daughter to Rama. But not immediately that immediately Sita will come and put garland on the shoulders of Rama. That did not happen. immediately. As many people seen, uh, might have seen this in pictures, cinemas. This big Swayamvara is happening where Sita is standing there. Who can lift this? And she is anticipating that somebody will come forward and lift this bow, and I am going to garland him. No, something that did not happen. Sita was not in the scene at all. And there was Dasharatha. There was not even Dasharatha, only Janaka and Vishwamitra and many people who were in the Yajna Mantapa. They brought this Dhanus in the box. Rama opened up the box and lifted and broke away this Dhanus. Now he says, if you, Bhavataha Anumate, if you, with kind permission of you, I will send my ministers to Ayodhya. Brahman, He Brahmana Vishwamitra, Bhavataha Anumate, with the permission of you, Shighram Gachantu Mantrinaha. My ministers will go to Ayodhya very quickly. Mantrinaha, Mama Mantrinaha, Shighram Gachantu. Kaushika, he is addressing Vishwamitra as Kaushika. Bhadramte, all the Mangala should be there to you because you have made the marriage possible and you have relieved me from my difficulty because some kind of fulfilling or keeping up their promise is very important for kings. Now this Janaka had made a promise for himself. I will give my daughter to the person who can lift this Thanos. I can give only to that person. I will not give this Sita to anybody who is heroic, whatever maybe, but if he is not able to lift it, then I will not give Sita to that person. So it was my decision. And I don't know what would have happened if nobody came forward to lift this Dhanus. Now you have brought this Rama here, and he has proved his mettle here, or broken away this mettle also. So Bhadramte, now all the good things should happen to you. Ayodhyam Tvarita Rathaihi. Ayodhyam Gachantu. My ministers should go to Ayodhya immediately. Tvarita, very quickly, with Rathaihi, by Rathas, using Rathas. So they should travel by Rathas immediately. And Rajanam Prashritayir Vakir Anayantu Puramama. Now, because he is sending not simple messengers, he is sending his ministers there. Because they have to speak to the Raja Dasharatha. They have to speak to the Raja Dasharatha with high veneration, with very soft words, Prashritaihi Vakyihi. And they have to speak, they have to convey the whole incident to King Dasharatha. And they have to Anayantu Paramama, they have to bring Dasharatha to my city for the marriage. So Prashritaihi Vakyam, with respectful words. Prashraya, Ashraya is different, Prashraya is different. So they have to speak with the Dasharatha in a high respect because now it is also very important. And that is also very interesting. What Dasharatha speaks after coming to Janaka, that is also very interesting. That we will see later. But it is the general tradition of India that the bridegroom's party is always respected. It should be venerated by the bride's family. Otherwise, this bridegroom's, this family man, not the bridegroom, because he is already worried. He is in tension of marriage, but bridegroom's party that will get angry even for little problem, little bit uncomforts, lack of luxuries in the marriage. So the bride's party is always in the tenterhooks of fear of breaking away this marriage. So always the bridegroom's party is respected. Now my ministers, they will go and they will speak to Dasharatha in a very respectful manner. Then only Dasharatha, okay, he will accept and he will come. So they have to use all their mental, uh, the kinds of diplomacy and their tricks to bring Dasharatha here. So Dasharatha will come and now we will have the marriage. That was the plan of Janaka. Now he sent his ministers to Ayodhya. And if you permit, then I will send my ministers to Ayodhya. That was the request to Vishwamitra by Janaka. Now Vishwamitra accepted. Kaushikastu tathetyaha raja chavashya mantrinah. Kaushika accepted. Okay, let it be, let it happen so. Please send all your ministers to Ayodhya and let them bring the Dasharatha here. Now, he sent his ministers to Ayodhya. What happened? So they traveled immediately. You can imagine that this incident of breaking away this Dhanus happened in the morning, because in the morning only these soldiers of Janaka, they brought this box and Rama immediately opened the box and he broke away this Dhanus. It may be around 10 o'clock, and immediately Janaka requested Vishwamitra for the discussion about the marriage. It is not discussion. He had decided that I will give my daughter to Rama. So only thing that now Dasharatha has to accept and come here. That is now just awaited. So immediately he sent his ministers to Ayodhya. So you may assume that they started by 11 o'clock in the morning to Ayodhya. Janakena samadishtaha dutaste klantavahanaha. Now the next shloka. Janakena samadishta
जनकेन समादिष्टा
दूतास्ते क्लान्तवाहनाः
दूतास्ते क्लान्तवाहनाः
ददृशुर्देवसङ्काशम्
ददृशु देवसङ्काशं
वृद्धं दशरथं नृपम्.
वृद्धं दशरथं नृपम्.
Okay. Janakena, by Janaka, samadishtaha, thus directed. Te dutaha, he said it is translated as the messengers or the ministers of Janaka. But now it is old English heralds, Deccan Herald. Bangalore we have Deccan Herald. So herald also means the messenger of kings. First time I am seeing this word used except in the Deccan Herald. So the heralds, the dutas, they klantavahana, their horses very much exhausted. Why they were exhausted? Because they had to travel very quickly with high speed. There was no Vande Bharat train at the time. So they had to travel by these chariots, and they had to stay. They had to take rest in the night also. There was no other way. There was no day and night journeys. So they had to travel for 3 days. Ramayana says, Triratra Mushita Marge Te Yodhyam Pravishan Purim. 3 nights they stayed in the way, on the way. It means they started in the morning 11 o'clock and they stayed at in some place that night, and they stayed in another place next night also. They stayed in another place next night also. So other day, the fourth day, they reached Dasharatha, the king Dasharatha, or they reached the Ayodhya, and they saw Dadrshuhu Devasankasham Vruddham Dasharatham Rupam. So Ramayana says Vruddham Dasharatham Rupam is old enough. Not old enough, but he is simply old. And himself he said to Vishwamitra that I am now 60. Shashti Varsha Sahasrani Mama Jatasya Kaushika. That was the shloka we have seen. So Ramayana says he was 60 at the time, but actually we don't know if he is actually 60 or more than 60, because Ramayana says Vruddham Dasharatham Rupam, old king. I don't know if he was considered old uh, at the age of 60 at the time, or he was more old. Okay, anyhow, Dadrshuhu, these uh, royal messengers, Klanta Vahana. Vahana is their horses. Klanta is exhausted. Klanta Vahana exhausted their steeds, their horses. So they reached Ayodhya the fourth day. Dadrshuhu, they saw. Whom they saw? Devasankasham Vruddham Dasharatham Rupam. They saw this Dasharatha, Vruddha, old, Rupa, King Dasharatha was Vruddham, but Devasankasham, he looked like a Devata. So majestic, royal charm, charisma. So, because he was the father of Rama, he had that kind of glow or bodily charm in him. That's why Ramayana says Deva Sankasham. He was like Devata, shining like a god. Now, what happened? Rajanam Prashritam Badhanjali Puta Sarve Duta Vigata Sadhvasaha. Now, they assured themselves, without any fear, they spoke to Dasharatha. Badhanjali Puta, they were all holding their hands. So Badhanjali Puta, they were holding their hands as namaskara to Dasharatha. Rajanam Prashritam Vakyam Abruvan Madhuraksharam. Prashritam Vakyam. Again, very respectful sentence. Madhuraksharam is the very pleasing voice. They spoke to Dasharatha. What they spoke to Dasharatha, that is in the next shloka. Prashtva Kushalam Avyagram
पृष्ट्वा कुशलमव्यग्रम्
Vaideho Mithiladhipaha
वैदेहो मिथिलाधिपः
Kaushikanumate Vakyam
कौशिकानुमते वाक्यम्
Bhavantamidamabravit.
भवन्तमिदमब्रवीत्.
Now they are just reciting, or just they are re-uttering this sentence spoken by Janaka. They are reciting, they are just reusing the same sentence that is spoken by Janaka. What they what the sentence of Janaka, that is in the next shloka, but now they are introducing the message of Janaka to Dasharatha. Prashtva kushalam avyagram. Avyagram, all around, kushalam, welfare. Prashtva, having asked, having inquired you about your overall well-being. That is the tradition of India. Always when we write the letter, first thing will be Ubhaya Kushalopari. I think everything is okay there in your place, because there were no phone, there were no emails, there was no WhatsApp call. So always when we write the sentence to somebody else, and there were no newspapers, so we will be knowing some very bad incident that is happening in Bombay, even before many people in Bombay know it. Because if he is not seeing the TV or whatever the thing, the modern gadgets, then he will not be aware of what is happening in the next road. But the people sitting in Bangalore, they will be aware of all the happening, that who is shooting whom, everything they will be informed immediately. So that's why it is old world. So Vaideha Mithiladhipaha, Mithila's king Vaideha. Yeah, again, Vaideha means Videha. That is another story that I will tell about the Vaideha, why they became Vaideha. Because it is the country called Videha. Thus, Nimi, he wanted to be without body. That's why he is called as Videha. All the kings, they ruled over the Mithila, they also called as Vaideha, Videha, Videha Desha. And the king is Videha, Vaideha. And this Sita is also called as Vaidehi, because she hailed from the country of this Videha. Like Vidarbha, that is the country without this Darbha grass, that is Vidarbha. In the same manner, Videha is the country where one person stayed without body. That is Nimi. The Nimi story is there, but we'll see later. So the Vaideha, the king of Mithila, Janaka, he has asked your overall well-being. After having asked your overall well-being, now Bhavantam idam abravit. Now he has sent a message with the permission of Kaushika, that is Vishwamitra. Having asked you after all your overall well-being, or welfare all around, Janaka, the Lord of Mithila, speaks to you these words with the approval of Kaushika. What are these words? But we will stop here. We will see the message of the exact sentence of Videha and see the marriage tomorrow. But of course, Ramayana is Ramayana, and there are many more stories in between. The story of Kushadhwaja, who is the brother of this Siradhwaja Janaka, he will send his ministers to bring this Kushadhwaja also. And the marriage discussions and narrations of the greatness of the two families, who are the Ikshvakus and what is the uh, greatness of Maithilas. It is all narrated. Then they get married, and Rama and Sita, So Lakshmana and Urmila and all other people, that will happen. So I hope tomorrow also you will be able to join, because tomorrow it is Yugadi. You may have many guests in your house, and but still Yugadi is very good day for the recitation of Ramayana. If you are able to join, then we will do. Hmm?
Yes,
Hare
Acharya.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ramaya Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedhase, Raghunathaya Nathaya, Sitaya Pataya Namaha.
Kaya Putena.
Now we are coming to the Sita marriage. Hmm?
धन्यवादः